Hello, StarCraft fans! This is Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. This is a game between Nuffy and Morris on Newkirk Precinct. And let's get right on into it. In the bottom left side of the map, we have the red Zerg player. It is Nuffy, who has previously beat players such as Strange. Strange is a Protoss player who gave pulled all he could handle a couple of months ago. I'll put a link in the top right. And in the bottom right side of the map, we have the pink Terran player from Team Ascension's professional team. It is Morris. All right, so Morris is another name for Frisk. Frisk is a Protoss player from Germany. He's an 18-year-old or 17-year-old GM player. Excellent, excellent dude, and actually playing Terran in this game. So we'll see how his Terran is against this Zerg. Moving on up for the hatch first is Nuffy. Ka-chink. There it goes, and what looks like a Reaper expand from Frisk here. The one refinery just about to complete here as well. So Newkirk has had some really good games as of late. Some really incredible stuff. Some good back and forth action. Just a really nice expansion path here. First, second, third. These guys are chatting so much. Was there a pause? Did we miss a pause here? Something. There's another. What is going on here? I don't know. Somebody had to go to the bathroom. Who knows? I don't. I wasn't reading all that stuff. Maybe you were. Extractor pool here for Nuffy. Sending out Soul Overlords is Nuffy. Again, I haven't seen a drone scout for a super duper long time. I guess Zergs just feel really confident at this moment in time. So Reaper on the way. This Reaper's name, oh my gosh, I had the name up and ready to go, and then something popped in front of it here. So this Reaper's name is Wilhelm II. After being defeated in World War I, he was put in an experimental stasis chamber whose tech was lost in the coming strife. Wilhelm woke up in the StarCraft universe, being apprehended for trespassing and forced into service as a Reaper. Is that like a German king's name, Wilhelm II? I feel like it is. I feel like it is. Anyway, Wilhelm is here. Actually, did second or first? You guys are still talking. This is crazy. Second. Wilhelm II moving across the map here to kill some Zerg. That's all they told him. They said, here's a Reaper suit. Put this on. Here are guns. You know how to work those. And go kill the scary-looking bug things. And he was like, word, I can do that. Production tab's missing. Speed on the way. Queen's on the way here, too. Some Lings. Stay on that creep, Lings. Stay on the creep. Don't get out there. Oh, trying to pin him on the ramp a little bit. They're getting that. No, don't go. Be careful. There, Wilhelm II. He's alive. He's alive, but well defended there by Nuffy. So again, this is off racing from Frisk. We'll see how he does against a very experienced and excellent GM Zerg player. Speed about 30% complete here. Not really safe from this Reaper until he got speed. Queens are good, but they're terrible off creep. So the Reaper can keep coming back in, can keep living, can keep healing up with combat drugs, and just causing huge problems for the Zerg player until that speed is done. Combat drugs healing him up. Wilhelm II does not know what they are. He does not know what is happening. He's glowing green and is feeling better, but he wishes he had that during World War I. Moving out, trying to kill a drone. KD8 charge, getting up there, weakening the drones, but no, Queen chases him away before he can really finish anything else off. He knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing for being his first time in the StarCraft universe, that's for sure. Maybe they gave him a tutorial, like a little welcome to the company training session on slides or whatever they would have in the Terran Dominion, I assume. Maybe it's like a holographic presentation. That'd be cool. This is Bill. He is a Reaper. Say hi, Bill. All right, speed's done on those Lings. They are hunting now. Yeah, here they come with their wings on their backs, hunting after Wilhelm. He knows, he can sense them. His sixth sense tells him what is going on, and he's running. He's running for it. What are you guys still chatting? This is the chattiest I have ever seen. You guys, play the game. Play the game. Evolution Chamber 1 and 2 at the front. Queens walling off as well. Overlords have no idea what is going on here. From our Terran player, knows that there's an expansion, and that is it. Has no idea about the additional barracks. Has no idea. Oh my, you guys are so distracting. Stop typing. Third base on the way here from Nuffy as well. And just feeling very confident. Shutting down that Reaper has got to give a Zerg player a nice warm feeling on the inside. More slow overlords. Nuffy really doing a big spread of red to cover this pink here that Morris is working on. Does Morris have a factory yet? He does. Oh, okay, here's his starport. Starport, double medevac here. So he's going for that double medevac full of Marines push that we have seen so many times before. His time looks really good on this, too. He's got the medevacs out at 4 minutes and 6 seconds on the dot. That's not bad. They're loaded up and heading on out here at sub 5 minutes. Excellent job there. Reaper, Wilhelm II trying to shut down that third base, but guess what? Speedlings are really fast. Hop up, get in there, man. Wilhelm looking good. KD8 charge, not hitting anything. He's stuck. He's stuck. Get in the main base. Go scout. No, no, no. Don't hop down there. Oh, Wilhelm. Dead. He died doing what he loved, which was jumping up and down cliffs. He kill anything? Nope. First time in the StarCraft universe. We can't, you know, make fun of him too bad. Sloverlord moving across this main base of Frisk. And oh, here's the drop. Marines inside the main base. Going to town, trying to kill these queens. Ling's getting surrounds here as well. Some good combination. 3 queens and a bunch of speedlings. Pretty good in that place. And they kill one of the medevacs too. Good hold there by the Nuffy. Frisk, not happy about that one. I messed that one up for sure. These guys must be friends. I don't know what's going on, but they are chatty Cathys for sure. Bathing Nest on the way for Nuffy. +1/+1 for those Lings. And Banelings and Ultralisks on the way. I believe this is patch 3.9. So if there are Hydralisks, they should have a match range of 6 right here. Banelings still have their extra 10 hit points when they get speed. Ultras have that max armor of 7. So I don't think we should see anything too weird here, but unless we see Hydras, I'm not entirely sure where we are. Baneling Nest for Nuffy, like I said, but no real higher tech other than that on the way. Although there is a lair, there are a lot of options available for the red Zerg player. It's 58 to 48 total harvesters. Nuffy has a nice lead on the Terran player. Third base going to land just to the left of the natural base for Frisk. Throwing up a bunker too, recognizing the presence of speedlings means bunkers are good. Bunkers can hold off a lot of speedlings. Banelings not so much. But speedlings, yes. Banelings speed on the way. Banelings morphing in, and an infestation pit coming up. He actually salvaged. Why did you salvage the bunker? Oh no, great scout here from Ling, seeing that third base and gets murdered by Marines, but is able to relay that information back to the Zerg. Sad. Sad face, says Nuffy. You killed my Zergling. That's true. Is that the first unit? No, actually a lot of units died on that drop. 2 queens, creep tumors, overlords, lots of dead stuff on that drop, but again, not super duper efficient. Resources lost by the Zerg players, 675 minerals, and our Terran players lost 875 minerals and 150 gas. So yeah, so far, Zerg player definitely in the lead. Creep spread here all over the place. There are essentially 3 creep queens. Ugh, why is that so hard for me to say? Creep queens, not creep queens. Trying to get that down. Oh, one of the creep tumors is killed before it can actually burrow into the ground here. But there are Lings, there are queens. There's the scan. Oh, the brand new creep tumor is getting destroyed. Bad news, but Queens, Lings, and Slow Banelings enough to chase away Frisk on that one. Another attempt to drop up here on the top towards that third base. Small groups of Marines here, but Banelings, burner everybody. Absolutely everyone. That's even without the 10 hit point up increase there. Frisk just was not microing properly in that situation, unfortunately for him. Lings checking to see where that medevac is. They might have seen it. Might have seen it. I don't know. Lings knocking down this debris for a potential 5th base, as the 4th base is coming up, just now popping to the left, or rather to the right of his natural. +1, oh, +2, just about to complete here for Nuffy, and a hive on the way for our Zerg player. Meanwhile, Terran player has a lot of barracks. How many barracks is that? That is 10. 10 barracks. 10 barracks and a starport and a factory. Just making Marines at this point. 7 at a time, 3 Marauders at a time. Spreading that creep is Nuffy. So much creep spread. Wow. All right. So I'm playing pretty passively. Here is Nuffy. I'm not sure if he's going for ultras or what. Again, the melee upgrade tells me he probably is. Ultra's good. Not as good as they used to be, but still pretty good. Ling run by here into this third base. Going to try to get a couple SCVs with the hold position trick. Ling's trying to get in the natural too, but small group of Marines and Marauders get rid of them fairly easily. How many SCVs killed? 1. 1 SCV kill. Not an efficient attack there by Nuffy, but that's just fine. I feel like he feels okay about his situation right now. Here comes a push from Frisk. The Marines have combat shield. They have stim. They have +1/+1. God, so many creep tumors to kill. You don't want to push too far onto the creep because then Lings are so fast. Wow, look at that. Perfectly catching the leading creep tumors on the edge of that scan and able to murder so many more. That was the best creep scan I've ever seen in my entire life. Another attempted attack up here at the third base, but nope, there's a line of queens. Why are there 6 queens at the third base? That's insane. All right, whatever. Marines, Marauders coming on in to check, possibly for the presence of a 4th base here. There's not. The debris is gone, as I mentioned earlier, but Nuffy has not expanded here. Ling's killing a bunch of Marines that try to hustle up along the right side of this map. And here we go. Ling's on top of the Marines. Banelings with speed. Crashing on top of everything. Still some Banelings here. Look out. Frisk. Run. Stim. Pick up. There he does. He picks up, leaving a Marine on the ground to die. But everybody else does manage to escape. And by everybody else, I mean the ones that were not murdered callously by the Zerg on the ground. Yep, it's Ultralisk. Ultralisk Cavern on the way. +3/+3 melee and ground armor. For our Zerg player, Chitinous Plating, I have to assume, will come up shortly, and Aspire on the way too. I don't know if you can do this thing, Frisk, with just bio. I mean, Marine Marauder Medevac is good. It's been good since Wings of Liberty, but I think you gotta get some Widow Mines in here, some Liberators, some tanks, some something, but he has no signs of teching up whatsoever. This factory has remained silent for some time. Starport is making Medevac, but that's about it. Burrow Banelings caught. Nicely done. Good scan there by Frisk, coming up into this 4th base location again. And by 4th, I meant 5th base location. Anyway, here we go. Marines, Marauders, Queens coming in by themselves, unsupported. Not that great against bio with +2/+2, it turns out. +3/+3 on the way. Pult-esque upgrade timings out of Frisk, but just expanding everywhere. Double expanding now is Nuffy. A drop inside the main base. They get the spawning pool. Small group of Marines and Marauders make it happen. Another attack up here at the 3rd, too. Going to kill this Queen. Go after these drones. Yeah, everybody. Nope, not everybody here at the 5th base are dead. Multitasking by Frisk is great. The Burrow on the drones, keeping them alive. Are there scans available? Are there scans? I don't think there are. Picking up running away as the Lings show up. But again, pushing up here to the 4th base. Marines, Marauders stimming forward. Medevac's healing as best they can. They are very low on energy, though. Can they get that hatch? And they do. And the pickup and the escape. A couple Marines left on the ground there to die to the Banelings, but everybody else is still alive. And same story up here at the 4th base, 3rd base rather. Ugh. Along the left side, Frisk is retreating. Medevac's very low on energy for sure, but having killed a hatch and a few drones in the process. But nonetheless, Nuffy is going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bases very shortly now. 4th base is up and ready to go for Frisk. It will be a command center. Is he teching to anything? I'm looking around. He's just relying on +3/+3 Marines and Marauders with Medevac support. That is it. This is so Wings of Liberty. I don't even know what to say. Ling's coming up, trying to shut down this 4th base. That Planetary Fortress is seconds from completing, but it's not there yet. Oh, the Lings are going to get some SCV kills before everybody is safe. There we go. PF shows up. The Burrow. Oh, and the scan. And the scan. Planetary Fortress with 14 kills. Make it 15. Pushing onto the creep as Frisk up here towards the 5th base for Nuffy. And, yep, Lings and Banelings doing a great job in this situation, trying to get that surround on these units. And they do manage to surround and kill a bunch of them. Some do get picked up and evacuated. But another drop here inside the main base. Frisk is everywhere. Everywhere today. Killing larva, not killing drones as he's not throwing down a scan there. But can he get the hive? That'd be a nice pickup. Oh, it's almost dead, and the stutter step action gets the hive. Time to pick it up. Oh, once the Ultralisk Cavern first is... Oh, he cancels Chitinous Plating. Holy smokes. Meanwhile, small groups of Marines and Marauders dropping at different locations for Frisk. They're getting cleaned up by Ultras, though. As we can see, these guys are still alive until the Ultra comes in to get some stuff done. Save the Marauders. No, it does save the Marauders there, but the hive is gone. Holy smokes, replacement spawning pool here as well. Off creep might die at the same time. Drop here at the natural base. Getting cleaned up by Lings and Ultras and Corruptors. Corruptors chasing those Medevacs away extraordinarily intelligently. And you might want to throw... Okay, these buildings are off creep and dying. Spire, Infestation Pit, Baneling Nest, and Spawning Pool. Dude, throw down some creep tumors. Nuffy, I know you're worried about being attacked again, but you don't... Okay, there we go. Spreading... there was a live creep tumor inside the main. You don't see that every day. Goes ahead, chucks down some creep tumors to go ahead and save these buildings. Good job, Nuffy. Reacted a little bit more slowly than I would have liked, but you know what? You got there, and that's fine. Liberator. There we go. Frisk finally making something other than Marine Marauder Medevac here at the 14-minute mark. And the answer is Liberator. Marines, Marauders, Liberators, and Medevacs now in the show. 4th base, super happily mining. No gas coming in for Frisk, as again, it's not a super heavy gas composition he's working on here. Corruptor Ball looking very scary. 11 Corruptors in this guy. It's 189. 191 to 190 total supply. Both players are essentially maxed out right now. Replacement hatchery inside the main base is on the way. Attack up here at the 6th base. by Frisk. A few Lings here trying to shut this thing down, but not going to really work out that well until the Ultras arrive. And Frisk taking the opportunity to attack the 5th base here, but no, enough of the army. Banelings rolling on in. Liberators killing what they can, but they can only do so much. I don't think any Ultralisks died there whatsoever. Corruptors taking out all of the Liberators they possibly can. It is not looking good for Frisk right now. Marauders are going to be his answer. Marauder Liberator against these Ultras. Again, Kindness Plating was canceled. Is there a replacement Ultralisk Cavern anywhere? No. I don't know if Nuffy recognizes he doesn't have Chitinous Plating because he started it. Anyway, 3rd base under assault by these Ultras, but no. Lot of Marauders here with that +3 attack, doing 13 damage ×2 versus armored, which is pretty stinking good. So now, on the offensive is Nuffy. Again, Corruptors could probably toss down some Caustic Spray. They're not doing anything right now. Might as well take out a base while you're at it. Ultralisks are dying here, though. Again, 5 armor, much different from 7 armor, as it turns out. Much different. And finally, saving the Spire is this hatch inside the main base. Infestation Pit, Baneling Nest, all very low on health. I feel like a little drop from Frisk could take out 4 important tech structures in a jiffy if he felt like doing that, but I don't think that he does. Replacement Hive on the way. There it is here at the natural base. Keep it close to home, says Nuffy. Keep it close to the vest. Here comes some Lings trying to do a bit of a run by, but the entire army for Frisk is here, and all those Lings die. Yep. Sometimes you win and sometimes you lose. Trying to land a 5th base here is Frisk. Can't because it's a burrowed Ling where he wants to land it. Possibly going to try, tried it over here at this debris just to the left of the main base for his 5th instead. Marines and Marauders come up to assist the SCVs in taking down this debris. And they get it quite handily. +1 air weapons coming up for Frisk. Finally recognizing maybe I need some more stuff for anti-air against these Corruptors, which are a huge stinking problem. Any upgrades on these dudes? No. None whatsoever out of Nuffy. All right. What do we got? Overseers on the way from Nuffy. Spire not doing anything. Production tab just shows some drones. He already has 82. I don't know that he needs that many more. There's replacement Ultralisk Cavern. I think he saw that he's missing Chitinous Plating and says, you know what? Maybe I want more Ultras and maybe I want to upgrade them a tiny bit more. 7th base on the way for Nuffy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 to the right of his main where that debris was knocked down so long ago. It is on its way now. So that's 7 bases. Liberator setting up Defender Mode Circle into this 5th base for Frisk, trying to defend it. He knows if he loses this, he's in a ton of trouble. Is that going to be a Planetary Fortress? Yep. 5th base will be the PF as well, and continuing to make Liberators. Ship weapons, level 1 still researching. Pathogen glands on the way for Nuffy. He's going to get some infestors all up in here. And a fusion core on the way for Frisk. Again, likely just to increase the range of the Defender Mode Circle as there's a small drop here at the 7th. Getting cleaned up by these Lings. Yeah, they have adrenal glands and +3/+3. They are super scary. Super duper scary. Drop here at the 6th. Ultralisk does not react until it's too late. A lot of drones die. 36 have been killed thus far. Small attack here at the 5th base. Again, Ultralisk waiting for them. Baneling's getting some hits off, but Marauders shrugging those off like it ain't no big thing. Attack here at the 3rd. Baneling's cleaning that one up. Nuffy doing a pretty good job, I would say. Just sending, keeping an Ultralisk close to each base. Some Lings there, so these small drops by Frisk just don't do anything. I mean, they kill some drones, but again, he had 80 plus at one point. I don't think he cares that much about losing 10 drones. +1 flyer attack and missile attack. On the way from Nuffy, I guess that's for the Queens. He doesn't have any Hydras. Doesn't even have a Hydra Den. As it turns out, he does not. He's got a Roach Warren. Has he made any Roaches in this game at all? No Roaches, which makes sense. They're terrible against Bile. Roaches are really bad against Marines and Marauders. Ghosts mixed in for Frisk now. All right, about time. Got some Ghosts. Steady targeting great against Ultras. Knocking down the cooling tower to provide some debris, and then knocking down the debris leading into the 5th base. That was weird. Okay, maybe so the Zerg player can't do it. I understand that. Sensor towers are up for Frisk. Sensor towers covering most of his side of the map here. And he does know about the Ling at this potential expansion. Burns that out with a scan and the entire army. A bit of overkill, but hey, they're not doing anything else. Missile turret on the way from Frisk. Long distance mining here from Frisk. You could probably... Is he floating a command center over? He's building one in the middle of the map. But here comes the Zerg Swarm. Lings and Banelings and Corruptors and Ultras. Does he have that upgrade yet? No, he's not getting Chitinous Plating. This is so weird. So weird. Lings cleaning that brand new missile turret out. Marines and Marauders. Defender circle set up everywhere. Immediate response from Frisk. And Nuffy decides to run the heck away. Ling run by a template, lifting those supply depots just in time with the natural base. Burrowing some Lings on the ramp. Lings trying to take down that fusion core. They're going to get it. Their TPS is so good. Whoosh! Fusion core dead. All the Lings die as well, but that was a nice pickup and pick off out of Nuffy for sure. Nidus Network coming in for Nuffy. All right, that shows some promise. Absolutely shows some promise here. Nuffy has a huge bank. 6,000 minerals and 3,800 gas. I mean, at this point, I think he just needs to attack, remax, and attack again. I mean, the Corruptor count should be enough to deal with these Liberators. He has 13 of them. Getting muscular augments is Nuffy. He did get that Hydralisk den. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Okay, good. So this is 3.9. Hydralisk movement speed increased by 25% and their range increased by 1. All right, so they do have a 6 maximum range, which is good news for Terrans and Protoss out there for sure. Is that personal cloaking? It is personal cloaking on the way for those ghosts. Got to keep them alive. Maybe some nukes would be fun in this situation. The longer the game goes, the more nukes make sense. The more they make sense. Another command center coming up here for the Frisk, just sitting right next to his 6th base. Killing creep tumors. That creep spread is so expansive right now, but don't go into the creep too far. That's when the Lings come in. That's when the Ultras come in, and they run away. This is like a campaign scenario, isn't it? Like, push onto the creep, kill the creep tumors. If you go too far, the AI comes after you, but they won't chase you off the creep. It's just what it feels like. Another small attempt to drop here at the 5th, 6th. What is this base? I can't remember anymore. Nidus Network does get saved by a bunch of Lings and a Nidus Swarm spawning in the main as a result. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to call it the 7th is what it is. Anyway, who saw that coming, though, is Frisk. Some Lings try to come out, but they all get burned alive. The Nidus Swarm dead as well. Single Ling gets killed, and a scan just in case any Lings burrowed inside his main base. Another drop here at the 6th at the top of the map. Scanning, killing drones, killing creep tumors possibly. Yep, killing creep tumors. Going for this hatch as well. Some Banelings and Ultras rolling in, but Frisk's respawn time should be good enough to save the units, but no. No, it wasn't, it turns out. In fact, the medevac gets killed by Corruptors as well. Ouch. Ouch, indeed. Planetary Fortress here to protect this 6th base. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is a 6th base. Command centers popping up all over the place for Frisk right now. Getting advanced ballistics. Is that what that is? Yep. Tech Lab getting advanced ballistics. He must have replaced that fusion core somewheres. Don't know where. He built his ghost. The ghost academy is right next to that fusion core. This game, says Nuffy, this game got 3 engineering bays. I wonder if that was an accident or maybe just an attempt to wall off. That could be. Frisk says, I think I'm dead. I think I'm in a lot of trouble right now. And you know what? I mean, Nuffy, again, huge bank. Fly in with the Corruptors, murder all the Liberators, and then just come in with all your Banelings and Ultras, and I think you got this thing. I think that's it, honestly. I don't know. Nuffy's just been hanging out a little bit too much. Frisk has been defending well. It's not like he's been leaving himself wide open to attack, but Nuffy says something about belief. Something about, I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. Name that movie. Nuke! Nuke on the way. Small drop here at the 6th base again. Spore Crawlers killing that medevac. But after she drops off 2 Marines, which are still killing stuff. Still killing stuff, but the Queen eventually will take them down as she has +2 missile attack. And you'll get there in time if you have those kind of upgrades. Everybody responding for Nuffy, though. He needs to stop doing that. He's got to stop responding with his whole army for tiny little drops that Frisk is doing. I mean, this is where you drop here at the 7th, right? The whole army is up here at the 6th. You drop it clear down south at the 7th. But Frisk just hanging out. Just hanging out instead. Command center moving on north. Nuffy says, I should have made swarm hosts. Dude, it's not too late. It is holy smokes not too late. Greater Spire coming in. Lurker Den morphing in as well. For the Zerg player, he's just making all of the tech in the world they could ever think of making. And so far, it's kind of working out. Marines, Marauders killing Banelings from a distance burrowed on this creep. Killing creep tumors as well. It's a small group, so if they die, it won't be too much of a risk or too much damage to Frisk. Too much of a riskful Frisk. Huh. +3 air weapons on the way for Frisk as well, killing more of these burrowed banelings. There are burrowed banelings everywhere. That Frisk is just, never mind. They've lifted up and got murdered. Here come the lings. Here come the banelings. No, Nuffy. Nuffy. Nuffy being really passive. Super duper mega passive in this game, as it turns out. Fully upgraded banelings, fully upgraded Zerglings, fully upgraded Ultralisks. Yep, 7 armor. Going for that +3 missile attack. +3 and oh my gosh, +3 flyer attack and +3 flyer carapace now being researched. You never see that. All right, Baneling getting some crashes on in here. Liberators are not set up to assist. Planetary Fortress trying to kill the Banelings as best they can and actually doing fairly well. Ghost clearing them from distance, and Banelings get a couple hits off, but that's a lot of dead Banes. Attempted expansion up at the top here for Frisk. The 7th base going to get murdered as Corruptors could kill it. Corruptors, dude, get in here and kill this thing. Do it. There we go. There we go. +3/+3 on the way there. Lings trying to get on top of these ghosts. There's the cloak, though, and steady targeting be used in the Ultras. No, they're just walking through defender mode circles and getting murdered instead. There we go. Steady targeting sound. Toss down on everything. On getting the Corruptors as well. Dude, steady targeting, good spell. Saves that Liberator with 4 hit points. Saves the orbital command, too. Not dead. Not dead at the 7th base. 134 lings in production from Nuffy. Are we ready to see them all come in? I think they're all going to come right here. Ready, set, hatch. Holy crap. Here they come from the north. From the south. So many lings. You'll see, he says. He's got 206 Zerglings. Fully upgraded with Overseer support. There's the scan. He sees what's coming. Holy smokes. Here we go. Zerglings moving on in. Actually slowing down my graphics card just a little bit. Going for this command center. Upgrading itself. Forcing a liftoff. Lings trying to find what they can kill. There are just so many of them trying to kill supply depots, going after structures, running away from Liberator to defender mode circles, just making huge nuisances of themselves, coming after the 7th base, but there's nothing there. Overseer's not really assisting in any way, trying to come up this ramp into the natural. They don't need a Baneling bust. It's a straight Ling bust. Oh, all these Marines defending the natural base are going to die. Running on in, actually sparing them. Coming into the main base, going after production facilities. Running on in to the 6th base as well, killing a ton of SCVs. Lings destroying barracks and factories. Coming on up, there is a Ling Liberator group trying to clear out the infestation inside this main base. It is difficult, but they are slowly whittling down this Ling count for sure. Refineries dying, add-ons dying, lifting all of his buildings as Frisk seems like a good life choice. Killing refineries that are expired, not a good use of Ling DPS as it turns out. Going after reactors, pretty good though. Pretty good, and 2 reactors do die on these starports. Immediately rebuilding 1 is Frisk. Ling still running around in the natural base, killing the orbital command there, and then burrowing on the ramp. Good use of burrow. Making 88 more Lings to replace the ones that have died so far is Nuffy. Where's your rally point? Here it is. Here it is, and some infestors too. I feel like Nuffy's kind of playing with Frisk a little bit. Just a little bit. It's 59 to 22 harvesters. Oh man. 41 SCVs have been killed so far in this game. It's time for a nuke. Frisk, you are pushed up against the wall. You are facing total annihilation. Guess what it's time for? Time for a nuke. Yes, I'm feeling kind of singy today, as it turns out. Dun, 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 dun. Pulling back the command centers. Consolidating his power is Frisk. Holy, speaking of power, 6, 8, 10. That is 12 mules called down at the 7th base. 2 more, 14 mules on this one mineral field line. Wow, that income's going to look good. Look at that income. 3,500 mineral income right now. More than doubling the Zergs. Just because of mules, as it turns out. Still a huge bank from Nuffy. About 6,000 minerals, 7,000 gas. Army supply, says Frisk. 177. 118, says Nuffy. Oh, you're a liar. You're a liar, Pants. Why would you say that to Frisk? Frisk is a nice guy. Oh, Burrowed Infester trying to come up here and do some work, but no. No, says Nuffy. Very sad that Frisk saw that coming. Just setting up lines of defender mode circles. Mass Liberator. These guys are messing around. At this point, they're messing around. Quadruple pumping Liberators. There are 24 right now. Frisk has 24 Liberators, 31 Ghosts, and 5 Marines. And that is it. Trying to kill Creep Tumors. Trying to kill Spore Crawlers. Oh, the Lings are here, though. Lings at the 5th base. Pouring into the natural. Again, no bypassing the natural. Instead, taking down a Planetary Fortress. You don't see that from Lings every day. There we go. Running into the main base, trying to kill stuff again. Once again, Liberators blanketing the ground with defender mode circles. Lings are in so much trouble. So much trouble. Trying to find an area that is not covered. And here's the single starport in the bottom of the main base that is not covered by a circle of doom. But the Ghost will clean out that, no problem. Ka-chunk. Lings still murdering stuff. Burrow Infestor hit squad coming up, trying to take out this 7th base. From Frisk. Lings from Nuffy just hanging out doing nothing. Dude, or run into these ghosts and get murdered. That's fine too. Okay. Infested Terrans blowing up that orbital command. That was a good explosion. Good explosion. Supply blocking. Morris 172 out of 153 available supply. Oh, he's back. He's back. He must have landed command centers. Do they not count as supply if they're lifted up? I should know this. I should know this. Infested Terran corpses littering the ground at the former location of the 7th. Lings murdering more stuff inside the main, forcing a liftoff again from Frisk. So many things are burning in the sky. Supply depots getting destroyed. Is that going to supply block our Terran player? I think it is. It does! 172 out of 169 available supply. Pushing in with his Ghost to clear out these Spore Crawlers. Spore Crawler versus Liberator. Pretty good fight for the Spore Crawler, chasing them away. Liberator defender mode circles everywhere. Nuffy basically going straight Ling right now. What does he have? 112 Lings, 22 Infestors, and that is about it, as it turns out. Spore Crawlers clearing out. Liberators getting too close to the front here. Ghosts need to be used to clear those things. If you're going to use Liberators this heavily, you got to kill these Spore Crawlers. That's what you got to do. Ling's coming up to try to kill the Ghosts. Nope. There is a symbiotic relationship going on right now between the Liberators and the Ghosts. The Ghosts are killing Spore Crawlers. The Spore Crawlers, or the Liberators in turn, are protecting the Ghosts as they can. Relocating his main base is Frisk up here to the 7th. But there are Lings. There are Lings here as well, but slowly and steadily pushing on in here are these Ghosts. Could use steady targeting. Oh, Neural Parasite. Whoa, infested Ghost. That's freaky. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Anyway, Lings and Banelings clearing out the remainder of these Ghosts. Could call in a nuke. No, wait. Did they already? Oh, lost the Ghost Academy that had the nuke. Oh, no. Are these Lings still shutting down the 7th base? Kind of doing it. Marines and Ghosts do manage to chase them away. Ghosts got uninfested and kill a Spore Crawler. That's pretty fun stuff. Pulling back maybe to the safety of the Liberators. There we go. Production tab fairly empty. Oh, nope. 26 Lings coming in for a Nuffy now. Liberators continuing to blanket to the ground with just +3 Lexington rockets of death. Holy infested Terran massacre. Are they all going to die? They all die before they hatch. That did not go well for Nuffy, as it turns out. Nuffy says, huh, interesting. EMP, oh, on a group of infestors that have 4 of them losing all energy. Good EMP usage there by Frisk. This game is insane. More silly. Let's call it a silly game. 'Tis a silly game. 32 kills on the Planetary Fortress. Was protecting the 6th for a while, but now that is gone. So its purpose has been lost. Lost to all space and time. Extractor dying here at the 5th base. Lings and Banelings coming in to clear these Ghosts out, but defender mode circles are exploding. So many Banelings, you guys. 104 Banelings have died. And here it is, Corruptor Ball, but steady targeting, clearing those Corruptors out. Liberators getting shots off, too. I mean, they're doing 8 damage times 2 with their +3 attack. More Creep Tumors dying. Again, slow and steady wins the race for Frisk. He is being incredibly slow and steady. Burrow Infestor can cast while burrowed. What are you going to do here? Fungal on the Ghosts. The cleanup from the Lings. Excellent combination of powers there from Nuffy. Ghost trying to kill spore crawlers has 11 kills to his name. How many ghosts are left on the field? 20. Holy smokes, where are they? Oh, here they are, hanging out doing nothing. Dude, Ghost, get to the front of the line. Start killing things. The 6th base under assault by a Ghost Liberator strategy. Corruptor's trying to come in and deal with this thing, but guess what? Steady targeting really good. Picking off 2 Liberators, though, but steady targeting from range. There's a lot of dead Corruptors, you guys. 30 dead Corruptors so far. Going after the 7th base. Are we... Nuffy's side of the base is mined out. It is. Oh, there's this one mineral patch here. All right, so there's one. There's Neural Parasite being used on the Ghost, EMPing their buddies. That is an awesome, awesome animation. Look how cool that is. Does it do that for everything you Neural Parasite? Give him a little, like, head crab. Oh, don't go out of range, though. Don't go out of range. Oh, he's freed, but he's murdered his friends while under the influence of Neural Parasite. How can he live with himself again? How can he? Long distance mining is Nuffy. Yep, I was going to say, he doesn't have any minerals left, so he's stealing them from Frisk's side of the map. Frisk's side of the map, as people who speak English are wont to say. Raven coming in for Frisk. That's a good idea. Raven, not going to be something that is unuseful for sure. So, yeah, this 5th base, the one that was held by Frisk for a while, still has minerals here, and drones are long-distance mining from it. Not that Nuffy needs it to make another hatch. He has 500 in the bank. Just expand here if you're going to do this. I don't know. What does he have left? Does he just have these infestors? 20 infestors, 28 banelings, and 11 corruptors. It's a weird, weird army composition out of Nuffy, but he might have played around a little bit too much. A little bit too much. This might have come back to bite him a tiny bit. Ghosts trying to kill buildings because Liberator sure can't. Killing larva here at the 6th base. Ghost versus Hatchery, and Ghost's going to win that battle. Kablooey! Blood fountain into the air. Dun, dun. Long distance mining of 2016 still going on. Frisk says money? 750. Says Nuffy. That's true. He's telling the truth for the most part there. Seriously? Says Frisk. 1K mineral, 7K gas. That's what he's got. How about you? Frisk says, I'm so gas starved. I am gas starved. 1K minerals, no gas to speak of. Did he see this? He might have scanned it because he's heading directly over here. Drones, no! Drones, look out! Oh, defender mode circles. That might be the most defender mode circles I've ever seen on one location before. How many Liberators is this? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That's 12. That is 12. Nope, 12, 14. 14! And then they stop. Then they stop, recognizing it is overkill. The banelings from Nuffy. Is this drop lords? Nope, there's not drop lords, but they have +3 flyer carapace, which is nice. Corruptor +3/+3. Good heavens. You don't ever see fully upgraded Corruptor, but I guess 37 minutes into the game you're going to do it. That was actually a canceled Hunter Seeker missile. That's what that was. Where are you, Hunter Seeker Raven? Oh, there's the Raven. There is the Raven. Assisting. No. Are there scans available? Yeah, there are 3. Obviously, there are scans available. Banelings trying to roll in, but guess what? Liberator is real good against Banelings, it turns out. Dude, don't even. Oh, one does explode, but the ghosts have so much shield it doesn't really matter. Dude, don't. Yes, don't. What's, says Nuffy. The counter to this as Zerg. I still say you just go Mass Corruptor. Don't worry about the ghosts. Clear out the Liberators. Broodlords, maybe. Yeah, Broodlords actually sound okay. Although Ghost can use steady targeting as well. Corruptor Fungal, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. It's a good question. It is a good question. So Nuffy is income starved right now. His income for minerals and gas is currently 0. He has 28 drones remaining, slow and steady from Frisk, fungling the ghosts and infested Terraning them. Ouch, that hurt. Really hurt. Infested Terrans come in, get murdered by Liberators, as is tradition, and the Terran army moving somewhere else. He has this one mining base, which is nice, but he totally abandoned the 5th again. I feel like Nuffy could long distance mine there if he wanted to. Nope, heading south. It was a juke. It was a juke from Frisk. Where are these drones? Where are they hanging out? 28 drones. Oh, right over here by the natural. Now running to the north-ish. I don't know what's for them there. I really don't. All right, so Nuffy officially has 19 infestors, 4 queens, 11 corruptors, 21 banelings, 28 drones, 2 overseers, 18 overlords, and 40 larvae. Frisk, on the other hand, has 11 SCVs, 3 medevacs, a Viking, 19 Liberators, 4 Marines, 25 Ghosts, and a Raven. Oh, catching those infestors would be good. There's the fungal infestor combination. It's just not enough. Just not enough. You got to have more infested Terrans than that. And even then, I'm not sure if it's going to be enough with these fully upgraded Liberators, at least as far as the attack is concerned. More creep tumors going down. How many creep tumors have died in this game? Seems like a lot. Oh, there's not a nuke. That's a unit's lost. Ah! Creep tumors. 116 creep tumors died. Queen versus Ghost. That sound was the Ghosts winning that battle. Production tab entirely silent for these players right now, as fairly low on income at this point. Frisk is heading back home. And it's the long distance mining. We're back. The long distance mining train. Woo woo! Here comes the long distance mining train. I just feel like you leave maybe like 4 Liberators on this ramp and that ramp and you're fine. Although, I don't know, the corruptors come in, whatever. Nuffy, long distance mining, getting that delicious, delicious mineral income. The scans coming up, Changeling getting all the information that Nuffy wants from this army composition, and then getting its head blown off by a ghost. So income is not 0 anymore for Nuffy. It is closer to 600, which is about what Frisk is at. How nice. How nice. This map's going to get mined out, you guys. It's going to get mined out. 5th base here from Nuffy under direct fire. From Ghosts, from Liberators. The hatch will fall. There you go. Remember the movies Olympus Has Fallen and White House Down from a couple of years? How they came out at basically the same time in the same summer and they're about the same thing? That was weird. That was weird. I read an article about how movie studios do that, and I can't remember exactly what the answer to that was, but I think basically because somebody comes up with an idea, and then that gets out a little bit, right? Like kind of somebody talks, and then they talk, and then that happens. Infestor due to fungal. Oh, fungal on the Ghosts. Fungal on trying to chain fungal the Ghosts, but no, getting attacked from distance by the Ghost, trying to use steady targeting. They kill one of the infestors. A lot of dead drones here. That's not good. Nuffy says close. Close to dead here. He's down to 4. That's it. Last drone. Dead. Last drone, but has 140 minerals. Enough to make a couple more. Couple more. This is insane. This game is the dumbest. What you ding, 45454? Is that a nickname for Nuffy? Is that what that is? Infestor Burrow Hit Squad trying to murder things, but turns out to be more difficult than he thought. Could get up here, do some damage at the 7th base for Frisk, which is where all his production is, and there are no missile turrets here. Infested Terran attack! And the retreats. Trying to kill supply depots. Trying to kill... Oh, these Marines are defending, though. Marines, I didn't see them. 4 Marines holding their own against infested Terrans. Trying to focus down barracks is what they're doing. Smart choice. No, says Nuffy. No. Bam. Exploding that barracks from the sky. Infested Terran versus Marine. Pretty good. Losing the add-ons there as well. And finally, infested Terrans die by shots to their own head, which is something I've discussed before, but it's been a while, I think. Not supply blocked is Frisk. He's okay with losing a supply depot or 2 for sure. Frisk. Frisk still in here doing stuff. Ling Baneling Corruptor from Nuffy rolling around off the creep and then getting back onto the creep very safely. Did he make more Zerglings? No, he didn't. He's got 42 of them. Maybe he did. Maybe he did. EMPs being tossed down on the infestors. Fungals catching the Ghosts out of position. You have medevacs left. You do. They're not in position to really heal these Ghosts, but that's fine. Ravens leading the way, clearing creep again. Nuffy, I think he tried to make a sad face, but he messed up. a little bit. I know what he was talking about, though. Lings and bangs catching these ghosts out of position. Oh, the cloak. Oh, the clutch cloak from Frisk, saving them alive. Saving them for another day. Terran might win this, which is nuts to me. I don't... Like 30 minutes ago, I did not think that would be possible. But here we are. Here we are with Nuffy, who I think played a little bit too passively. Maxed out on Lings, which is just against Terran at late stage of the game, just never a great idea. EMPs on the Queens. Does manage to take a bunch of energy off of them. Oh, Ling run by into Frisk's main. Oh no, the 7th base under assault, losing starports. The DPS on these things, again, is absolutely nuts. Losing an orbital command, a source of mules, and a source of scans is gone. Another starport dies. Frisk can't even save it. This is going to turn into a base race, ladies and gentlemen. Ghost, you got to kill those spore crawlers. Ghost, kill this. No, losing a Raven and losing another Raven. Oh, careless. Careless. Out of Frisk, losing starport, losing supply depots. This does supply block Frisk, as it turns out. And continuing to push here at the natural base is Frisk. I mean, you're going to try to win a game where your only anti-building units are ghosts. That's a difficult thing to do. I mean, I guess that Zergling or the Viking could land and assist, but man, I don't know, dude. All right, the Lings are here at the 5th base location. No, 6th base location for Frisk. Clearing out. Oh, these brand new SCVs getting murdered by these mean old Zerglings. Go, just target fire them down. I know the Planetary Fortress is scary with 35 kills, but dude, coming on in to the hive are the ghosts, methodically working their way towards a victory. Ghosts shooing away the Lings from this last bastion of humanity from Frisk. Okay, technically the 3rd base is still alive, but there's really nothing here. There's a Planetary Fortress with 15 kills, some supply depots, and a Ghost Academy for Frisk. So not a whole lot that Nuffy's worried about. I think he really wants to kill this place where all the SCVs are at the 6th base location. So it takes a while, but I think these ghosts are going to clear out this hive. 2nd hive kill for Frisk in this game. That's very exciting. That is extremely exciting. And whoop, there it goes. Extractors on the way to death. I mean, expired extractors no less for extremely interesting and exciting StarCraft 2 action. Corruptors trying to come in and kill these Liberators from behind while the ghosts are distracted, I think, is what they're doing. They get one and then they run away, but steady targeting. No, I think they both misfired. The Corruptors got out of range. What? That never happens. All right, so single ghost killing an Ultralisk Cavern. And tonight he writes in his diary, "Dear diary, today I spent 45 minutes shooting an Ultralisk Cavern with my sniper rifle. Eventually I killed it, but I got so bored. Maybe tomorrow will be a better day." And then tomorrow gets killed by a Baneling. Spore crawlers defending the front of the main base. Oh, the infestors here too. Nuffy's all shacked up right now, like a Terran player. EMP's tossed down on the infestors. Oh no, Nuffy wants to draw, but nuh-uh. No, Frisk says no, denied. I will not allow it. I will not allow it. Quadruple, quintuple, neural parasite. Insane stuff. There. Ghost EMPing on the infestors. But that it actually doesn't stop the neural parasite, does it? That's not a channeled ability. Nope, it's 11 seconds. It's not a channeled ability. It just happens regardless. Infested Terrans killing some ghosts. Ghost versus infested Terran with fungal. Ghost. No. Run. Oh, gets murdered in the back by these infested Terrans. Walking in the circles of doom, infested Terrans. There we go. End your suffering. End your suffering. Nuffy's down to no drones. Did he lose all his drones? He did. And here's another round of defender mode circles. He lost his Raven, though. Did he make his Raven again? He needs that. No? All right. All right. Steady targeting, taking down these Corruptors. There we go. There we go. Corruptors very low on health. Look at those dudes. Look at these dudes and how low on health they are. How many are left? 6? 6 are left in the sky. Continuing to attack inside the main base. Our ghosts slowly. I've said this a lot, but it's still the truth. Slowly but steadily. Here comes Nuffy. Lings and Banelings trying to clear the ghosts out while the Corruptors kill the Liberators instead. Defender mode circles on top of the Banelings. Ah, Banelings getting destroyed. Ghost trying to stand in. This ghost is alive. Somehow, someway, with 16 kills, this Captain Ghost is alive, trying to kill the Corruptors, but are all the Liberators gone? No. One Liberator still helping the infested Terrans, clearing it out. Are they gonna do it? Yes! Nuffy does it. I think he does it. What's left here? 4 Ghosts, 3 Marines, and 6 Liberators. What? How are there 6? Oh, he's been making more back home. Frisk. Frisk is not out of it yet. Not out of it yet. This one mining base is keeping him alive. Refineries with remaining Vespine gas keeping him alive. And mining, says Frisk. No, says Nuffy. No. He still has no drones. No drones. Infestors moving out. Moving out. Liberator setting up defenderable circles. Changelings trying to scout this location, this secret happy base of Frisk's, and getting murdered, but confirming the location of a base where Frisk is still mining from. Absolutely insane. Faster Lord moving on up here, checking out the other base remaining for Frisk, which is this third. Again, nothing is happening here, nothing to worry about if you are the Zerg player. And yeah, he's pretty much scouted everything now and says this is it. This is the final holdout for Frisk. Man, what do you do, Nuffy? What do you do here? Maybe you get around this backside, throw infested Terrans up underneath these Liberators, catch them unawares, and murder the Liberators, and then just do it again and again with infested Terrans until you win. I mean, that's pretty much the only way you're replenishing your army is through energy at this point. Handful of Lings and Queens here, but they're not going to be any good at all against Liberators and this Planetary Fortress with 37 kills. Actually, moving up north is Frisk. He's expanding. He is expanding, re-expanding to his 7th base, trying to wall off with barracks here to defend as well. I like this. I like this out of Frisk. You're not going to see me complain about that one. Liberators defending at the same time. And here we go. Oh, he's abandoning the 6th is what he's doing. All right. I mean, it's basically mined out anyway. Refinery didn't have much gas left in it. Infestor sees exactly what is going on. Walling off. Kind of walling off. He doesn't have enough buildings to fully wall off. Maybe he does. No, why are you doing it that? Well, I guess you have to worry about that ramp too. A lot of entries into this base, it turns out. So he's walling off that southern entrance, but coming from that ramp, I guess he does have some of those. Using using Neural Parasite on that medevac, but the Infestor dies for its trouble. Why, says Nuffy. Why doesn't your units attack? Knurled unit. Because they weren't being attacked by it? I'm guessing the medevac is not considered a threat unless it can actually do some damage. Why would they, says Frisk? Well, because I took it over. It was my color for a second there. Nidus Network was woefully underused in this game, it turns out. Threw down one worm inside the main base, which was quickly shut down. Marines moving out with Raven. Replaced Raven. Hooray for Frisk. Replaced Raven. What are you doing with these guys? They killed a Changeling. That's good, but again, Changeling supplying location to the Zerg swarm. Killing creep tumors maybe. Infestors want to get a chain fungal off so bad on these Marines. Can they get it? There's the burrowed chain fungal. No, not enough chain fungal. Doing a lot of damage nonetheless there. Killing creep tumors. These Marines can survive thanks to their combat shield upgrade. There's the fungal and the infested Terran combination on 2 Marines. But again, every unit you can kill at this point helps. 2 Marines do die there. Good job. Killing more and more creep tumors. Going after the Nidus Network. Oh, the circle of infestors, though. Hunter Seeker. Oh, fizzles just barely. That would have been massive. Would have been massive for Frisk. Ooh. Auto turret tossed down. I mean, well, that was the greatest use of energy either. Is this the 7th? Yeah, it's the 7th base at the bottom here for Nuffy. Is under attack. Nope, dropping inside the main. Trying to do it, but oh, there are queens. Run away. Run away, and they're corruptors too. No, Raven. Raven, hold on. Oh, no. Losing the medevac and the Raven. Oh, Frisk overextends. Overextends. And Nuffy's able to snuff that out without losing much. If we're honest with ourselves. Cyclone on the way. Widowmine for Frisk. He tech switching to mech at this point. That was dumb. It was a little dumb. It was a little dumb of you. I'm not gonna tell you you're wrong on that one. Lone Marine heading back home. La 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 la. Heading back home. Production tab still showing stuff for Frisk. Okay, final mineral patch. Getting mined out here at the 7th base for Frisk. There's another mineral patch here down to the south with 100 minerals left on it. And I think that's it. I think that's all the minerals on this map. Pretty sure. We could have practiced like 5 ZVPs. Value, says Nuffy. It's true. It's true. Mules heading out. Are they long distance mining? I mean, they're going to die, right? Before they get there, they're going to die. But Infestors running on up. Spreading that creep is Nuffy. He doesn't have a whole lot else to do, it turns out. So this handful, 8 SCVs, 2 drones for Nuffy. Oh, the battle for the final. No, the fungal, the workers. Infested Terrans unnecessary. Double fungal kills all of them. Oh no, Frisk is out. He's out. I think. I mean, yes, he can call down some mules, but that's the only mineral patch remaining at this point. This is so dumb. 18 creep tumors in production for Nuffy. 18. Replacing all the creep tumors that have died so far in this game. This, yes, he's right. This could be tense, says Frisk. This could be tense. 2 drones, long distance mining this mineral patch with the remaining 85 minerals in this game, down to 75 now. Is that it? Let's look at all the bases. This base out, 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 and this base out. So everything on the Zerg side dead. Right. Main base definitely gone. Again, 1 mineral patch here. Natural gone, 3rd gone, or whatever. 4th gone, 3rd gone, 7th gone, 6th gone. Yep, that's it. Only mineral patch remaining here. Pushing out with Marines, with Viking, with some Liberators here too. Nuffy not pleased by this. Not pleased by this turn of events. But his Infestors are pretty good. They are pretty good, it turns out. It's going to be the Infestors that can win this thing for the Zerg if they do manage to pull it off. Burrow Infestors trying to sneak around in range of detection of that missile turret, though. Thrown out some infested Terrans. A nice little, almost like symmetrical egg farm there. Killing a tech lab and another tech lab. Sure, I mean, whatever you can do here, might as well do it. Marines killing creep tumors. It's like Frisk is back at square one here. He spent, it feels like 45 minutes clearing creep tumors already. Now he has to do it again. It's like the Incredibles line where Elastigirl. No, is it Elastigirl? No, it's Incredible. Mr. Incredible. Anyway, I just cleaned up this mess. Can't you keep it clean for 10 minutes? It's like the world is always falling into jeopardy again. Neural Parasite on that Raven would be really good, actually. But it's going to die instead. Boosh! Raven gone. Ouch. Frisk, you got this thing. So many fungals and infested Terrans being thrown down as well. The fungals all over the place. Losing Marines. Cyclone held in place. Can't do damage. Infestors holding their own. But no, still alive. Still alive are these Terran units. Trying to kill infested Terran. Cyclone's still alive, but nobody left to repair him. And he only has like 2 hit points remaining. 25. Actually, Liberator setting up defender mode. Circles, get out of there. Get out of there. Infestors, no defender mode circle. Boom, Queen dead. Oh, Infestor dead there as well. Marching up is Frisk. Can he end this? Can he end his national nightmare? Oh, replace. How does he have another Raven? This is nuts. Absolutely insane. Steady targeting. Steady targeting. Killing a... That's a huge pickup. Killing that Corruptor. Units tab. I think that's what we're left with here. Spreading against the Corruptor's fungal growth. Going against this main hatch. Gonna get it. Nuffy conceding the hatchery. Auto turret getting some shots off there as well. Auto turret's killing Infestors. What is happening? How are they doing this? Oh, Auto Turrets MVP. Auto Turrets MVP. Ling's coming up. Desperation move here. We go. No, Nuffy leaves before he can even see the final battle. Nuffy thrown out. The good game. Well played. And after 59 minutes and 32 seconds, Frisk is victorious, and Nuffy has left the game. Oh. Again, I think this can all be traced down to that time that Nuffy maxed out on Lings and just kind of wasted them in attempts to destroy buildings. I think if he made Alters and Corruptors and like actual useful units instead, he could have wiped out the Terran army and done it in like 15 or 20 minutes. But instead we ended up with a 59-minute GM TvZ. That was the silliest, weirdest thing I have probably seen in a while on my channel. Not the weirdest ever, definitely not, but man. Turns out Liberator Ghost can give Zerg some problems. Like, I don't know that that's what won it for Frisk here, but Liberator Ghost, not bad. What is exploding down here? I'm very distracted by that. Is that a dead infester? Blood spraying everywhere. Yep, that's what it looks like. Okay. So that's it from me. This has been Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. Go ahead and hit that like button. Hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, and Patreon, all / Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.